What is good, YouTube? What is good, YouTube? We are coming back with another banger college football weekend. Now, I'm not going to go over Notre Dame. I'm not going to go over Indiana games because Indiana destroyed Northern Illinois. I don't even know that was a university. Who does Notre Dame plays NIU Husky, another, I don't even know these colleges, so in Notre Dame's favored by an ungodly amount of points. So I, as a Notre Dame fan, I know how Notre Dame works, and sometimes, well, majority of the time, we overlook these type of games. So I'm not even going to get my blood pressure up for that game. But I do have some games that I will be watching besides, Indiana and Notre Dame. So I'd like to go over a couple of my games I'll be watching. Some of them I will be betting. So let's get into it. Baylor versus Utah. Staying away from that because fucking Baylor. I don't know if you guys are lost in basketball world or something, but Utah, the last time I checked, was minus 14 and a half. Over under is 53. It's at 3:30. Baylor just hasn't been showing anything, like nothing, not on offense, defense, special teams, water boy, or anything. So I got Utah, and I got them taking the points too. The tough rivalry is Iowa versus Iowa State. Iowa is favored by 2.5 points. Iowa has a multiple weapons and a good quarterback. I'm gonna take Iowa and the points too, but that is a rivalry game that might come down to just 1 point. Tennessee versus North Carolina State. Tennessee's secondary is questionable. North Carolina State, Tennessee, the Vols. It's -7. I'm not going to bet this game, but I am going to take Tennessee. Arkansas versus Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is ranked number 17. They're favored by 7.5. The over under is 62.5. It's a noon game. Arkansas can spread the ball more. Arkansas run defense is sucky. And then, Oklahoma's offensive line isn't too good either. But they do have a great running back. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I got Oklahoma in the points. I don't like the Georgia Tech versus Syracuse, even though I have it down here. Colorado versus Nebraska, another huge rivalry game. And I understand everybody's on the standard boys, and my favorite is Shador right now. If he could just be a little bit more nasty instead of so. To me, he plays like he's friends with everybody. No, I need you to knock their soul out of their body. And he does have the talent, man. He does have it, but I need you to get nasty with it. Nebraska should be able to run. No, should be able to run. Nebraska's defensive line should be manhandled. Colorado, okay, I got it. Nebraska should be able to manhandle Colorado's offensive line. So will they pass more? I think they will. I think they're going to go to Junior Horn, a course hunter, and the Sander kid, the quarterback Sander kid, might even throw to himself. You just never know. But I got Nebraska. I just like Nebraska's defense a lot better than Colorado's defense, man. They got that nasty dog bite in them. So we're going Nebraska, but I'm definitely not going to be taking these points because I think it might be a little bit closer. But let's go for the game of that everybody wants to hear about. Texas versus Michigan. Texas is number 3. Michigan, I think, is still in the top 10, even though they didn't blow out Fresno State like they should have. Um, Texas 7.5 favored underdogs, even though it's at the big house. Texas has improved in the secondary. Oh, I got one more game after this one. It's 12 p.m. on Fox. Can't. I think it's going to be windy, so the weather might be a little bit of concern for throwing. Can Texas throw? Can Texas throw the ball? Can they protect the quarterback? Texas offensive line against Michigan's defensive line. That's what it's going to come down to. Will the weather be a factor for passing? Michigan's defense is good. Michigan needs to keep this pace very slow and just run the ball because even against Fresno State, your quarterback looked kind of questionable. He wasn't really throwing the medium passes, the deep passes, and then there was a couple passes that I thought he was throwing to the crowd. And honestly, the question is to all my Michigan fans, this is an honest question I'm asking you as an analyst. Do you think your offense is bad because of your quarterback? Let me know in the comment section. Um, and that's about it. But who do I got? Man, it's going down to the wire. I hate both teams, so I am not betting this game because I hate both teams equally. I don't even have a pick. So we're just going to go to the South Carolina versus Kentucky game. Kentucky is favored by 9.5. The over/under is 42.5. I hate Kentucky, so I'm taking South Carolina. I mean, basketball does factor into sometimes, aside from being an analyst. Excuse me again. Aside from being an analyst, sometimes I just can't make those calls, like between the Texas and Michigan. I hate both sides, even though I'm wearing orange. This is my 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 work T-shirt. Uh, the reason why I don't like Kentucky is because of Indiana basketball. We never got along, so I'm going with South Carolina Gamecocks. I got Oklahoma State. I got Utah Utes. I got Iowa, and I got Tennessee, and I got Nebraska winning. Some of these I did take the spread. Some of these I did not take the spread. But please like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on X, aka Twitter, which is Girls Advice Reviews of Fantasy Football. Peace.